Hey guys, welcome back to Raincode. So now that we're into chapter 5, we've been collecting the last of the gumshoe gabs, and I was kind of hoping that there would have been a spot where we could have sat down and just taken a breather to go through these, but seeing as it looks like there's not really going to be an opportunity to do that without sort of interrupting the story, which I don't want to do at the moment, I decided to go through and just do a little bonus episode so that we can finish off the gumshoe gabs before we get into the final Mystery Labyrinth. So now, I think I said it in an earlier chapter, I was actually able to find Yako's last one, the Iron Coffin Bed, which was back at the train station. The only other one that I was missing was Halara's here, which was going against it with the big guy. And I originally thought that going against it with the big guy was referring to Makoto when you first get into Amaterasu Corporation, that you might have been able to break away from him and go and find it in the foyer somewhere. But I actually discovered you could get this one back in chapter 3. It's actually over in Doya District. When Shachi takes you out of that little building that you start off in, there's actually if you walk around the corner to the left as soon as you come out, there's actually a ledge there, and I didn't think that you'd be able to walk across it, but apparently you can, and the gumshoe gadge is at the end of the ledge there. So I actually had to look this one up. I never would have guessed that that's where it was, so yeah, I would have been spending ages looking for it. But anyway, so we've got 3 to do for Chief Yako, 3 to do for Halara, we've got 2 left for Desahiko, 2 left for Fubuki, and 1 for Vivia. So, as I said, we might be able to get through all these in one chapter, or it might take a couple, but I just wanted to finish these off, seeing as I've been doing these throughout the game. And I wanted to know too, without having to stop and interrupt in the middle of the story or while we're doing the final Mystery Labyrinth. So anyway, we'll start with Yako and we'll go from there. It's been a while since we've done any for Chief Yako. Desahiko's beanie, Vivia's garments, Halara's coin, Yasuhiko's lifestyle, Yako's lifestyle, Detective Deed, Fubuki's accessories. I think that's all of those. God, you're sounding like Vivia, Yako.
Something wrong, Chief? What's with the big sigh?
Well, it's nothing, really.
Yeah, it sounds like nothing.
Since you arrived and we began investigating Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Get the hit, Yuma? The problem is you, because you keep always getting everybody killed.
It seems we're all tense every day. I think it's just getting to me a bit.
It's almost like there's somebody new at this detective agency who just keeps going out there and kicking the hornet's nest every day and nearly getting us all killed. You get what I mean, Yuma?
I can't seem to find a way to feel all nice and relaxed.
Yeah, just a certain detective. Well, I wouldn't even call him a detective, a trainee detective, who just keeps ruining my life every day now.
I see.
Yeah, I kind of get it.
Damn it all. I long for the days when things were so uneventful.
Before we came here, most of your work concerned infidelity and looking for lost pets, right?
Yup. I used to just stare out the window and check whether the occasional client's spouse was cheating or not. I'd tail the target, and sure enough, they'd be cheating. Then the missus would end up crying when I reported back. It was the same old story every day.
This may be rude of me, but that doesn't sound very fun.
Yeah, don't I bring much more fun to your life? Isn't it much more fun waking up every day knowing it could be your last, all because of me? Knowing that you have no idea what trouble I'm gonna bring back for you?
In fact, it sounds kind of boring.
So yeah, I guess that's a good way to spin this, Yuma. In a way, I'm kind of making your life more meaningful by making it more stressful and, causing you to live in the moment a bit more.
Sure is. But you know what they say, every job is equally important. Just because a job may look more glorious, it doesn't mean it's better. Nothing wrong with plain old boring jobs. What's most important is whether you can be proud of what you do.
And are you proud of what you do?
Look at Fuzzhead trying to act all cool.
Huh? What's wrong? You fell quiet out of nowhere.
Alright, what do we think? I'm impressed.
I just wasn't expecting that kind of stuff from you. I'm a bit moved.
Not expecting? What's your image of me anyway?
Oh, for God's sake.
Sorry. But really, I'm impressed. You're right. All jobs are equally important.
Okay.
I'll make sure I keep that in mind.
Yeah, you do that. When you hang around master detectives a lot, you start to think you belong to a special class of people.
It's true. I hang out with them so
Okay, I
much
think
that
that
I was
was
starting
right.
to think I was on their level. I better be more careful about this.
I have a saying when it comes to my own work philosophy. Nothing beats a drink after a hard day's work.
I do hear that a lot.
Oh, I agree with that too. Like, by drink, do you mean like getting thrown in the river by the peacekeepers?
Well, it's all bogus anyway. Any time is a good time for booze. A good drink is way better if you get to imbibe without having to work for it. What's wrong? You're quiet again. Are you amazed by my grown-up philosophy?
I'm sorry, but I need to reconsider how impressed I was just now.
What?
Yeah.
I can't believe you'd say that so fast.
What's wrong with that, Yuma? I mean, yeah, he's worked hard, he just gets to enjoy a relaxing drink at the end of the day. I mean, look, even if you don't drink, you can still appreciate the sentiment.
Master, you and Yako seem to have grown closer.
Yeah, I don't think we grew closer. I mean, look at him, he's leaning as far away from us as he can after that, and Yuma's looking away from him. I just realized we're finally going to get to, like, the final, Wait. Didn't I... This requires the following conditions. View Volume 3. I did that, didn't I? Or it only... Oh, wait, no. I'd only viewed one for Yako, I think. Does it... Wait, does he go bangs? Does he goes particular about how his bangs look? It takes about an hour to day to style. Oh, I don't think we've seen that one yet. Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot. We've only seen one, I think, for Yako so far. Or did I click on that?
Hey, Yuma, can I ask you for a favor?
Huh? What is it?
How do I put this?
Can you just stop being a detective?
Why the hesitancy? That's not like you, Chief.
Right. We're pals, after all.
Yeah. You know, it's not like you go out every day and nearly get me killed every day with your bloody antics.
Yeah.
Then I'll say it. Well...
You're fired.
Will you lend me some money?
No.
Huh? Why? You said we're pals!
No, you said we were pals.
I did, but I don't have any money. You can't draw blood from a stone.
I heard kids these days have lots in savings.
Why do you even need any money? You should have more than I do.
Yeah, besides, all of ours goes to Halara.
Well,
Paying back
I've
our
been
debt to
drinking more recently, so my living expenses have been stretched thin.
Isn't that your own fault then?
Sheesh. My employees are so heartless.
Yes, we are. Deal with it.
I wish some super profitable job would fall into my lap. If only I had a master detective's abilities, I could easily make some cash.
Yeah, I feel the same way. A master detective could make a ton of money if they use their powers for profit.
Yeah, just look at Halara.
Right? I wonder why these guys just work as detectives. I don't understand it one bit.
Speaking of, you've met a bunch of master detectives, haven't you, Chief?
Hmm? Yeah, I sure have.
Have you seen any particularly amazing abilities? I'm curious about what other kinds of master detectives are out there.
Amazing abilities, huh? But to me, they were all amazing, since I don't have any myself. But among them all, the one that really freaked me out was the ability to hear the culprit's inner voice.
That would actually be pretty handy. Especially if you could determine who the voice belonged to, like if it sounded exactly like them.
Huh? Wouldn't that make them unstoppable as a detective?
Yeah, it's considered the all-time ace up the WDO sleeve. Seeing it with my own eyes sure made me feel depressed. Can I really call myself a detective when there's a monster like that doing this job?
You're right. It makes me feel unsure myself. In fact, it brings me down whenever I compare myself to everyone here.
So don't compare yourself, Yuma. You got the best forte, Shinigami.
There's no point in developing an inferiority complex just because you don't have any abilities. People just gotta play with the cards they're dealt. Even if you're dealt a terrible hand, sometimes, just sometimes, you can manifest the power of the Joker card.
But having no forte is like not even being dealt a hand.
That's not true. There's stuff you can do because you don't have one.
Is that really true?
Like
Yeah.
what? Give us an
Trust
example.
my many years of experience. I'm sure of it.
Come on, where's the example set? I want to hear it.
Well, do you have an example?
Yeah, thank you, Yuma.
I think it's better you figure it out for yourself. Yeah? What do you think?
I hope one of their responses is you're a total cop-out.
Think about it. What can you do without any abilities?
Slow and steady investigation. Nothing comes to mind. I know how regular people feel. God, it's either the top one or the bottom one. I'll go with this one.
I know how regular people feel?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good answer.
Although if you had the ability to read minds, you could understand people's feelings and use it for information.
But I guess that's what, like, all the little investigation side quests are like in this game, because we're not really using our forte or anything. We're just getting to know people and getting to know people and getting on their level. What's the word I'm looking for? We're able to relate to them more. There we go. Like, you know, because I know someone like Kalara wouldn't be able to do it as well, I don't think.
But you'd never be able to join them among the have-nots. To be the same as the vast majority of people is a powerful tool for a detective.
Yeah.
That's why there's no need to feel down, even if you don't have any special powers.
Right, I'll keep that in mind. Chief, sometimes you say some really profound things.
Sometimes? What's that supposed to mean?
You dumb.
Master, you and Yako seem to have grown even closer together.
Yeah, this time, I mean, even though he's leading away, we're looking directly at him this time. That's closer. Okay, so, yeah, I think I had some extra ones for Yako, but I'd only done his first one before. Alright, Volume 4. Wonder what happens when we see all of them. Do we get his underwear like you do in a Danganronpa game? Oh, Vivia's book catalogue. Novels, columns, essays, all sorts of things. There's no particular preference for genre. He just reads to pass the time. I feel like we have seen that one. Yeah, we've seen that one. You gonna sigh again?
Hey, Yuma, can I ask you for a favor?
Huh? What is it?
How do I put this?
Wait,
Why the hesitancy?
wait.
That's not like you, Chief.
Right. We're pals after all.
Wait, have I done the... Did I click on the same one?
Yeah.
Then I'll say it. Well,
No.
Oh, Jesus, hang on a minute.
Huh?
Wait.
What?
Oh, God's sake. Sorry, I think I must have clicked on...
Why did you...
Well,
Isn't
I
it-
thought
if only I had...
Yeah, a master...
Right? I don't understand.
Sorry, guys. I thought I moved it down.
I'm curious.
But,
Huh?
yeah, and I really...
You're right. In fact,
There's no... People just... Even if you...
but how did that-
God's
Yeah.
sake.
Well,
Think about it.
Yeah, I know how regular people feel.
Yeah, although if you never... To be the same...
God, there should be a way that you can get out of this.
Chief.
Some...
God, I thought I pressed down. Sorry, I thought I had done that. Alright. Do this memory. This is number 4. Okay. Oh, God. I'm such an idiot. Fabuki's sense of monetary value. Okay, we do know that one. Forensic Forte. Flavor of Hala. Depending on the mood, the worse the mood, the sweeter the taste, the better the mood, the lighter the taste. Okay. Alright, it's better. You better not be asking me for money again.
I guess you could say that. Chief, what made you want to become a detective?
Huh? That came out of nowhere.
I'd understand it if you had special powers like everyone else.
It's got to be related
But
to the
you're
woman
not
that he
like
lost.
them. So I want to know what made you decide to be a detective.
I see. Well, you could say something encouraged me, but it's not very interesting. As a kid, I was basically Watson.
Like a detective's assistant?
Back in high school, I worked as a part-timer at a small detective agency. But obviously, I never got to do any exciting stuff like investigate murders. All I did was find lost pets and cheating spouses.
So exactly what the Nocturnal Detective Agency was doing before we showed up.
Yeah, that's right. But one time, I was involved in the real deal. I took part in an investigation of a murder case. Though I was a kid at the time, so I couldn't do much. The detective there was just some slovenly old guy, but he solved that case like Holmes would have. I sure looked up to him after that.
So that's why he strove to become a detective.
If I didn't have an admiration for detectives, or if I had never taken that part-time job at the agency, I wouldn't have become one.
Chief looks kinda sad.
Chief looks kind of sad. Does it bring back good memories? I feel like it's got to be one of these. What happened, or do you regret it? I'll go what happened.
What happened?
You mean regarding that old detective agency I worked at? No, nothing happened.
Oh,
After that one murder case, it was back to finding missing pets and investigating infidelity.
I see. But why did he look so sad? Do you regret it?
damn it, so it was do you regret it?
You mean regret being a detective?
Yeah. You looked real sad all of a sudden.
Should have just gone with that. The clues were all
Well,
there.
I had to deal with a bunch of troublesome stuff after I became a detective. There have been times I wished I'd never taken this path. But there's also happiness I never would have experienced had I not become one. A lot of people I never would have met, too. Like you guys, for example.
Chief.
Oh,
I know.
that means
Let's
me
go out
too,
and
right?
eat sometime. You know, talking about the past sure made me want a drink. You should join me.
Does that mean you're buying?
Yeah, exactly. Well
You
done,
better
you.
hurry up and get ready before I leave you behind.
Why did you ignore my question? Well, after losing my memories, I'm glad it was everyone here I ended up meeting. Wait, the chief said he doesn't regret being a detective, but why did he look so sad? Maybe I misinterpreted.
Master, you and Yako seem to have grown even closer together.
Yep, he's not leading away for once. Alright. Okay, And yeah, now we get to see what happens when we do the final one for a character. Will you give me your boxer shorts, Yako? Yako's lifestyle, we're detective, forensic for day, Hilarious Candy, Vivia's book, detective deed for Boogie's accessories. I feel like, yeah, we've seen all of these now.
Jeez. Things have been getting troubling lately. Yuma, you got anything to share that could cheer me up?
Oh yeah, I just went and kicked the hornet's nest again. That cheers you up, right? Now you're really living life.
Huh? I don't know what to say when I'm put on the spot like that.
How are things going with you and Kurumi?
Yeah, spill the
I
beans.
wanted to pull on my heartstrings with stories of young love.
There's nothing like that between us.
Oh, stop it.
It's not like I like her or anything.
Bullshit, you diet.
Uh-huh. You're just not being honest with yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go with that narrative. We push it long enough, it'll become true.
What about you, Chief? From the looks of things, you appear to be single. I thought you said you used to be pretty popular.
Sure was. Back in my prime, I went way beyond 3 and 4 timing.
God, no wonder you're single now.
Everybody was head over heels for me.
You sure about that?
Nah, I seriously doubt it.
Yeah.
They'd all be fighting for my attention whenever I got a minute of free time. Oh, and they'd get so jealous if they found out they weren't my one and only. It was adorable.
No wonder you're the only now.
They were like cute little kittens, the way they'd come up to me wanting a drink.
Oh, is he going to host clubs? Is that what it is?
Huh? Wanting a drink? Wait a minute.
Okay, yeah, let me guess. Yeah, hostesses.
You're referring to a hostess club. The women all worked there, didn't they?
What? No!
Haha, gotcha.
You admitted they were all asking you for drinks.
Crap.
Yeah.
Chief, you don't need to put on airs like that. You're not a kid anymore.
I'm sorry. The truth is, I wasn't popular at all.
Why would you lie about that?
Well, Yuma, just remember one thing.
Huh? What?
I'm speaking here as a man with much more life experience, not as your chief. If you fall in love with a woman, you have to protect her, no matter what. That, and that alone, is why men are made to be men.
Huh? Sure.
What's up with Fuzzhead? He looks so serious.
I'll keep that in mind, but what's gotten into you all of a sudden?
You know, it's kind of interesting that we weren't able to get his final gumshoe gab before the end of Chapter 4. Like, I'm surprised that we found it in Chapter 5. Like, you know, considering everything that happened, like, it would have been interesting to get it maybe as a bit of foreshadowing before all the events of Chapter 4.
Well,
considering what we know now about him.
I stopped visiting the girl I liked for a while. When I was broke, then I found out she quit and went back home. People only realize how important something is after they've lost it.
I don't quite understand. I can't tell if he's being serious or not. He laughed it off at the end, but I could tell that story was important to him. I'll keep what he said in mind.
Master, you and Yako have forged the ultimate bond together.
Yeah! So what do we get for the ultimate bond?
Good for you, Master. I'm happy for you.
Oh, thanks, Shinigami. It's the nicest thing you've ever said. So do we get something for forging the ultimate bond? Or not? Okay, I guess nothing. Alright. Lara, you are next. Hannah Wood's highest wealth. Wait, I'm on volume 3, right? Yes, okay. Don't want any repeats. Ah, that was nice. Alright, let's see how we go with forging the ultimate bond with Halara. Wow, we keep meeting in new areas with Halara. It's never the same place. Woe is me.
This is medicine for the soul.
What are you doing, Halara?
You ruined it, you idiot.
I could ask you the same thing.
Yeah.
The chief asked me to do some shopping. I just happened to see you, Halara. Why are you staring at cat pictures in the dark?
You were watching?
Oh yeah, that's right. She has a thing for cats.
Wow, you really were looking at cat photos.
You weeb.
That was a bluff? You of all people?
No. But I have seen you looking at cat photos before. Do you own a cat or something?
Come on, just out with it. This nightmare.
No, this is just a photo of a cute cat. I find it calming, so I carry it with me.
Oh, really?
What? You look like you have something to say.
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just happy to see a human side of you. I didn't expect you to be a cat lover.
That's not surprising. I know full well it doesn't fit my image, so I hide my affection for cats. I hope you understand you are not to tell anyone about this.
Otherwise, you might end up back in this alleyway, but with your limbs bound to awkward angles and your head missing.
Right, I won't. But why do you like cats so much?
It's none of your concern.
But you don't want me to tell anyone, right?
Haha.
Is that a threat?
Yes, it is.
You're really threatening me?
No, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, Yuma, you probably shouldn't threaten her.
You've grown braver since the day I met you. The reason why I like cats isn't a simple subject. What do you think is the best thing about cats?
Huh? The best thing?
Oh, God. I'm just gonna do that. I have no idea.
Their most charming quality. It's hard to choose.
Yes, exactly.
Ah, I knew it.
Huh?
There is
When
no
in
way
doubt,
to determine
go for
a
the three
cat's
dots.
single greatest trait. The elements that comprise cats, the information they emit, all are equally valuable.
I see.
Moreover, I can list every charming quality cats have and discuss them in extreme detail.
Well, then please, by all means, do it.
Let's begin with the obvious topics. For example, their fragrance.
This is bad. It's going into super obsessive territory. Maybe Halara is happy to finally talk to someone about cats, since this side is usually hidden.
You need to stop this soon, otherwise it'll never end.
If you like cats so much, have you ever wanted to own one yourself?
That's...
Huh? What's wrong?
I'm allergic to cats.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh.
For some reason, whenever I touch a cat, my skin becomes itchy. I've tried several times and it always happens. Jeez. Who made me this way?
Shouldn't be saying words like that in this city, Halara.
I see. It's a shame Halara is allergic to cats. To think a master detective has this sort of weakness, I can't help but feel sympathetic.
Master, you and Halara seem to have grown even closer.
Yeah, as she looks at us with a death stare. So I wonder if we'll see Halara in a different place or if it'll be back on the boat. Alright. Yeah, going against it with the big guy. Let's have a look. Yako, Halara, Monster Detective, Forensic Forte, there's a record video, reviews book catalog, sense of monetary value. Okay, we're back on the boat now.
You haven't told anyone about that thing, have you?
What? That you like cats? While everyone's in the room. The next thing you see is just Yuma in the river.
Huh? What thing?
My adoration for cats. And my cat allergies.
I haven't told anyone. We made a promise.
You better be telling the truth.
It is true. Alara, you should trust me more.
You know I don't trust humans.
You have said that before. Why are you so mistrusting? There's no way you being a detective fully explains it.
That's none of your concern.
But I'd like to know if there's a reason why.
I'm not telling.
Oh, you will. We've got this scab and the next scab, and you are going to spill your guts before then.
Alara is so stubborn. But I still have a card I can play.
Oh, you're going to threaten her. Threaten with cats?
But you don't want me to tell anyone about the cat thing, right?
Is that a threat?
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm joking. I want to know as much as I can about my coworkers here at the agency. But I'm not going to force you to say something if you don't want to.
Fine. As long as you continue keeping quiet about the cats, I will tell you.
Are you sure?
It's nothing interesting, mind you. When I was young, I didn't suspect others like I do today. You could say I was pure and innocent. I never doubted what people told me. Whenever someone lied, I thought they had no other choice. I truly believed that.
A pure and innocent Halara? I can't even begin to imagine it.
Just imagine Chiaki from Danganronpa.
Something made me change during middle school. My parents were caught in a scam. It was a common investment scam where they thought they were investing in stocks. Fortunately, it didn't bring total financial ruin to our family. However, this led to my father becoming utterly depressed, and his relationship with my mother suffered, which resulted in a so-called broken home.
I see.
Are you disappointed by this boring story?
No.
No, it's not that.
Well, the event itself isn't important. What matters is the culprit.
Those stocks. I'll kill him.
The culprit? Was the culprit a relative?
No, that's not it. The culprit who scammed my parents was my best friend.
Oh.
What? But didn't you say this happened when you were in middle school?
Yeah.
That's correct. In that sense, my friend was a precocious con artist. My so-called friend used clever ploys to extract information from me, then used it to scam my parents.
Oh, wow. Okay.
In the end, I was the one who destroyed our family. It was my fault.
Oh, no it wasn't.
I don't think that's the case, Halara.
No. It was the direct result of my overly optimistic outlook on life. Once it was all over, I made my decision. People will always betray other people. Humans are not to be trusted. I chose to never believe in another person again.
Oh boy, poor Lara.
So that's Halara's origin story.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize it'd be this serious. I shouldn't have threatened you like that, even jokingly.
Yeah, well, it's good that you admit that, Yuma.
Don't look at me like that. It may be a bitter memory, but learning what I value as a detective at such an early age was for my own good. We can't expect innate goodness from those we interact with daily. That is simply impossible. Because of that experience, I'm unfazed when I see one person betraying another.
Lara is shrugging it off like some joke. That profile, that face seems to feel nothing. But I think there's melancholy and sorrow in that expression.
Oh yeah, definitely in the expression she's got now.
Master, you and Alara seem to have grown even closer.
Great. Alright, and now for the final one with Halara. Fabuki Vivia, Fabuki Yako Vivia, Tesohiko, Forensic Forte. We form the unbreakable bond at the cafe.
Halara asked for me, so I'm at the cafe. Halara? Did you want something from me?
Do you really have to ask? It's about your debt,
Yeah.
obviously. Well, how do you plan on paying me back?
How would you like me to pay you back?
Sorry.
Well, you can't do anything but apologize.
It appears you have no repayment plan in place. If you don't change that soon, I will consider implementing interest.
Please don't.
Then you better come up with a plan to pay me back.
All right. But if all you wanted to talk about was my debt, why'd you invite me here? We could have gone over it at the agency.
Yeah, gotcha.
I don't want you to grow accustomed to owing me. People lose their sense of urgency in paying back debts when complacent. That's why I'm reminding you right now.
I see. It's not my place to say since I'm the one in debt here, but don't you make enough money as a detective, Halara? You're always trying to make more. What do you need all that money for anyway?
Oh, wait. Is she trying to pay back her parents' debt? Is that what this is all about?
I suppose I can tell you.
Huh?
If I continue to save at this rate, I will be able to create a program in about 6 years. That is what the money is for.
Program?
A program?
A program that will save 30% of all cats around the world experiencing hardship.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
What? Oh, That caught me so off guard that I don't know what to say. You want to start a charity?
No, not a charity. This is all for my personal satisfaction. Cats provide a healing experience, so I want to give back to them in some way. That's all.
That's amazing! How wonderful!
It's just wonderful.
Enough. As I said, this is all for my personal satisfaction. I don't want to hear your praise for it.
Oh, but if it's so important, why did you tell me?
Yeah.
I didn't even threaten you or anything.
Yes, about that. I'm sure you already know this, but a detective can lose their life at any moment.
Yeah, you did teach me that.
So if I were to die, I want you to carry out this plan for me.
Oh.
I've been thinking it over for a while. I figured this was a good time to tell you.
Huh? Why me, though?
I'm not sure myself. Why do you think?
I think it's untrustworthy. To replace the debt I owe. Yeah.
Could it be that it's because you trust me? I hope I'm not assuming too much there.
Incorrect. No
Ah,
matter who it is, I will not trust any human.
God damn it.
So it is not accurate to say, I trust you.
I see.
So the cat thing then.
However, I wouldn't mind being betrayed by you.
Oh.
Or rather, I would accept a betrayal at your hands.
Huh? Isn't that practically the same as trusting me?
In my mind, it's entirely different. I don't trust you.
Okay. But the way you said you wouldn't mind if I betrayed you, that makes me way happier than if you just said you trusted me.
Haha. Oh, nice.
Anyway, we were discussing something else. You will pay your debt to me in full.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. Yeah, there's the
Master,
bond.
You and Halara have forged the ultimate bond together.
Yeah, the ultimate bond.
Good for you, Master. I'm happy for you.
Alright, so that was Halara and Yako. That was nice. Okay, how many have we got left? We got 2 for Desahiko, 2 for Haruki, and 1 for Vivia. Might as well just keep going with this, because I don't think I'd get a full chapter out of the other ones, and this way we could just get it all over and done with in one thing. So, alright. We forged the ultimate bond with Yako, and then with Halara, time for Desahiko. Desahiko's beauty! Yeah, I was surprised to learn that Desahiko and Poochie had the same love of... They both like the same clothing brand. Poor Poochie. She and Desahiko would have gotten along. Ooh, we're at the hotel.
Boy, I'm stuffed.
Yeah, me too.
Well, now that we ate our fill, how about we have a little chat, man to man?
It's gonna be about Kurumi.
Huh? You want to talk?
When two guys eat together, they have a man-to-man talk.
I've never heard of that before.
Well, that's just how it is. Keep it in mind. How are things going between you and Kurumi?
Ah, I knew it.
There's nothing between us. We're not like that, and I don't have any feelings of the sort to begin with.
Stop it.
Even if
Yuma.
I did, it's not like Kurumi feels the same way for me.
Oh, come on, man. You're not being honest with yourself.
Master, you're better off just the way you are. You have me, after all.
Okay, Shinigami, so keep working with that. If you really like him, then just hurry up and say it.
What about you, Desahiko? Do you have somebody in your life?
No, we already know he doesn't.
Who do you think you're talking to? Of course I do. I've got tons of girls hitting on me.
God.
Really?
No, you
Yeah. There's the girl at the shop near the station. She purposely touches my hand whenever she hands me change. And whenever the cashier lady looks at me, I can see the lust in her eyes.
I don't know, maybe she's marking you for death. And maybe that look of lust from the cashier lady is more of a look of you'll be dead soon and then you'll be out of my life.
Oh, yeah, there's also that schoolgirl who blushes at the sight of me.
Jeez, he is so full of himself.
Yeah.
Man, I have so many options. I don't know who to choose.
You say that, but what type of girl do you like anyway?
My type?
Judging from what you've told me, the ages of these women seem to be all over the place. It almost sounds like you don't care who they are as long as they're women.
Well, it's not like it can be just anybody. But I have no strong preference when it comes to body type, nationality, or personality.
So basically, he's saying it could be anyone.
But there are women I'm no good with.
Like who?
Oh god, are you gonna make us guess?
Ladies with heavy northern accents.
That's oddly specific. Did you have a bad experience in the past?
It was during my first mission for the WDL.
She asked you for one thing and you gave her the other, which she really didn't want.
Someone couldn't make it last second, so I was called in to provide security for a certain woman. And she was very, very sexy.
Oh god. Alright, settle down. Go and stand out in the rain for a good hour.
Huh?
She was stunningly beautiful and constantly hit on me. But
He suddenly went quiet.
Oh god,
She
don't,
was so sexy, but what? What could it be?
oh, don't make me guess, Yuma. It's gotta be he couldn't do anything, right?
Was it because you couldn't do anything?
Yeah.
Okay,
She
good.
was super sexy and super beautiful. She was coming on to me, but I couldn't do anything. I was so nervous I completely froze up. A mistake of youth, but one I'll never make again. That whole experience was pretty traumatic for me, so now I'm no good with women who have a northern accent.
I see.
This goes without saying, but you better not tell anyone.
I will kill you.
Right. I won't tell anyone if you don't want me to. But is it really that embarrassing? To be honest, I was kinda underwhelmed by it.
Huh? Nothing is more embarrassing than that! What kind of store doesn't take that opportunity?
Forget who you're talking
If
to,
I
you
could go back in
Yuma.
time, I'd perform an aerial double slap combo on my past self!
Okay. But why did you tell me something so important?
Because you're my man. That means I don't hide secrets from you. It's a rule of mine.
Master, he's like a puppy eager to please.
Yeah, let's pat him on the head.
Gotcha. I promise I won't tell anyone.
Then it's a promise, my man.
I don't think there's anything embarrassing about Desuhiko's story, but I'm happy he shared something about himself that he's ashamed of.
Master, you and Desuhiko seem to have grown even closer.
Yes, we have. Now let's finish him off so I can get to Fubuki. Alright, and lucky last scab with Desuhiko. Something just occurred to me. I just realized I'm probably not getting any detective points for doing this in the menu, but like I said, where we are right now, I just don't, chapter 5 just doesn't really give you any time to really sit down and go through this without, stopping the story too much. And I feel at that point, I just want to keep going with it.
What's wrong, Desuhiko? You called me over, said you wanted to talk?
Yeah, about that.
Oh, we're finally going to get the love confession from him.
Anyway, isn't it so nice to be up here?
He's been acting like this for over an hour, not telling me why he called. Is it something you have trouble talking about? I don't know if you want to ask me a favor or something else, but you'll have to talk about it first.
Sorry, you're right. I'm just a bit afraid is all.
We're busy here, so hurry it up.
All right, here goes.
Yuma, kiss me!
Right.
There's a big reason why I called you here today. Will you
Go out with me!
join my
Band?
Band.
Well, you know. This is too embarrassing. I can't say it. But man, you should know what I'm trying to get at.
I know.
You sound crazy. I have to do something or this won't end. What is he trying to say?
He wants you to join his band.
Band what?
Wow. I feel like if we get this wrong, the game should just lock us out and go, you are no detective. Game over. Start again.
You want to say band?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about we form a band?
Huh?
A band? Master's going to join a band?
Holy sh! I'm gonna be famous!
You know, stars and bands go hand in hand. I always planned on going solo, but sharing the spotlight with a buddy of mine wouldn't be such a bad thing.
Have you got stage fright, Tetsuhiko?
For the first time in my life, I finally met someone I'd want to form a band with. It's because I finally met you, my man.
Desuhiko.
How about it? Do you want to make a band together? Let's journey on a path towards stardom side by side.
Oh, God. No.
What'll you do, Master?
What do I do? I'm happy Desuhiko invited me, but I don't know how to play any instruments. Besides, I'm not interested in joining a band or being a star. Sorry, I'm happy that you asked, but...
Yeah, you gotta be honest. Yeah.
I see. I guess you don't wanna.
I don't know if this makes up for it, but how about I support you as a fan?
Yeah.
Huh? My fan? No way. I can't agree to that. Besides, you've never heard me sing before.
Oh, right.
And you want to call yourself my fan? I doubt it. You're just offering because you feel awkward for turning down my invitation. I'd rather you just completely reject me instead of saying that to make me feel better.
Yeah, that's probably the better way to go.
No, deep down, I want to be your fan.
Do you, Yuma? Do you really?
You told me before how you chose to be both a star and a detective. I think you're really cool for not giving up on either dream. And in that sense, I'm already your fan. That's why I'm serious about wanting to support you.
Okay, that sounds a lot better.
If that's the case, I don't mind having you as a fan.
Stop looking at me that way, Desuhiko. God.
But I still hate that you've never heard me sing. So listen to one of my songs right now.
All right.
Huh? You're going to sing right here, right now?
Right here, right now.
Yeah, my brand new banger, the song of my man.
To be honest, it was hard to evaluate if Desuhiko's song was good or bad. I'm not sure myself because I don't know much about music. But like his personality, the song was very straightforward and heartfelt.
Okay.
I believe Desuhiko will be able to achieve his dream of becoming a star. I don't know why, but I think it'll come true.
Master, you and Desuhiko have forged the ultimate bond together. Good
Yeah.
for you, Master. I'm happy for you.
All right. That's Desuhiko. Now for Fubuki. Desuhiko's beanie. Makes sense. Come on, give me something that I haven't seen yet. Oh, come on. All right. Okay, Fubuki.
Hey Fubuki, there's something I've always wanted to ask you.
Are you self-aware?
Yes, what is it? I would tell you anything, Yuma. Even the password to my bank account.
Okay, let's put a rain check on that, and we'll come back to that after I ask you the thing. Or better yet, why don't you tell me that first, and then I'll tell you the thing.
No, I don't need your password. It's nothing like that. I'd like to know more about the Clockford family. You've mentioned them before, but I still don't quite get it.
I see. So you wish to learn more about my family. I do not mind. I will tell you everything I know. But first, how much do you already know about them?
What I know about your family is...
Manages the world standard of time.
They're in
See,
charge
I'm
of
a true
giving the world
Fubuki
standard
fan.
for time.
Remember, I'm the head of the Fubuki fan club, according to that one guy.
Yes, that is a correct assessment.
What does that entail anyway? I can barely comprehend something on such a scale.
How should I explain it? For example, it is exactly like deciding to call an apple an apple. Does that make it easier to understand?
No, now I'm even more confused.
Oh, really? Let me try to explain it another way then.
It's exactly as calling an orange. How's that?
To manage the world's standard of time means we manage what year, what month, what day, what minute, and what second it currently is on Earth. As an extreme example, so long as the Clockwork family dictates it, we could move the date 10 years ahead or back.
That's quite a powerful privilege to have.
Yeah.
Indeed. It means we could make everyone in the world grow older or younger.
Fubuki, God. I love it.
Although they are just numbers on paper.
That's incredible. I can barely follow along. Wouldn't it be possible to mess up the whole world by abusing such power?
Indeed. We could tear it apart, chew it up, and spit it right out.
Well, it's funny hearing her say that because, Fubuki's such an airhead, but, hearing her say, understand that much at least. Like, I guess she does have some sense of reason.
But the Clockford family would not do such a thing. We protect the world's time to ensure that never happens.
Protecting the world's time.
Yes, it is indeed a heavy responsibility for my family, if I do say so myself.
I wonder if they push the date and time ahead, would that affect, would people be able to, because I wonder if, people could abuse that. How would you abuse it? I feel there would be ways, people could say, oh, I've been out of work for 10 years, look, I haven't had work between these years, even though they just went ahead and, on paper, there might be some legal way of actually being able to abuse that. So, yeah, that'd be interesting.
Even 100 elephants would be considered lighter.
Your family is tasked with such an important responsibility. I'm surprised they let their daughter join the WDO. Even if it's to help you learn more about society, it's far too dangerous.
Yes, you are right about that. Although I have not been told officially, my parents do consider me the next head of the family. Permitting the successor to join the WDO would certainly be nothing short of insanity.
God, are they hoping she gets killed? Are they looking at her going, our daughter is too dumb, we can't let her take over?
Oh, so you think so too?
I do. But alas, I had no choice.
You either sink or swim, Fubuki.
You know how I can be a bit of an airhead at times? She's an airhead all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe from time to time.
They said they could not entrust the world's time to a daughter who is so ignorant.
I blame the parents, though, for keeping her so sheltered her whole life. I mean, that's why she's like this.
They would rather send me to the outside world to survive on my own than keep me blind to reality.
Yeah.
Which is why my parents made the difficult decision of enrolling me in the WDO.
Wow.
It was to be expected. The continuation of the Clockford family is more important to the world than my own life.
She said it so casually. I'm sure Fubuki has experienced so much as the daughter of the Clockford family. She must have been exposed to many things regular people couldn't even imagine.
Still,
Well, not enough things.
my mother and father were right.
What?
I learned numerous things about society after joining the WDO. I have already grown far past who I once was. Compared to who I was before I joined, I am a completely new person now.
It terrifies me to think she was even more airheaded than she is now.
Master, you and Fubuki seem to have grown even closer.
And now we're going to forge an unbreakable bond. Alright. Gab with Fubuki. Okay. Zuzuka's bang, Zuzuka's book, flavor. Oh wow, where the hell are we? Oh, the clock tower.
I am sorry to have called you here, Yuma.
I am about to mess with time, and I want you to be my witness as I destroy the world.
It's okay. What's wrong? You said you wanted to talk.
Well, about that, perhaps, maybe...
Do you want to join my band?
Yuma, I believe I may be in love with you, romantically.
Oh, wow, okay.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, what?
Oh? Did you not hear me? Then I shall say it again. I may be in love with you romantically, Yuma.
Maybe? Don't be a tease like that.
What? Whenever I think of you, my heart feels warm and fuzzy, yet so anguished as well. I thought maybe this is the romantic feeling that people keep talking about.
That's impossible! Totally impossible! There must be some confusion. Maybe your mind is playing tricks on you.
Okay, first of all, Yuma, don't sell yourself completely short, but...
Someone as attractive as you would never fall for someone like me.
Oh, do you really think so? I find you quite an attractive man, Yuma.
Oh, wow. This is so sweet.
I can't believe you think that.
Hey! Quit being all happy about it!
It must suck Shinigami to be completely incorporeal in situations like this.
Well, I did not bring you here today to confess these feelings to you.
I brought you here so that we could go and get married in here.
Rather, if these truly are romantic feelings, I wish to thank you for them.
Huh? Thank me?
To tell you the truth, I have never had romantic feelings for anyone until now. I have had an arranged fiancé ever since I was little.
Oh, wow, okay.
Due to that, I subconsciously kept myself from falling for anyone. Although I yearned for those feelings of love, I knew I must not harbor them. I worried I would never fall in love. I have always felt such disappointment in myself because of it. But now, I have fallen for you and can experience what it is like. So, I wish to thank you for helping me learn what romance is. That is all. I just wanted to give my thanks.
Oh, in that case, I'm glad I could help. I guess?
Yeah, see, Shinigami, everything's alright.
But wait, don't you have a fiancé? Having feelings for someone else is just going to end up making you sad.
Oh, but come on, this is does she even know her fiancé?
Not at all. I have decided to talk to my father about turning down my arranged marriage.
Oh, good.
Really? Are you sure? After all, wasn't that decided by the Clockford family?
Of course, it is vital to defend our family traditions and to obey my parents. All my life, I have lived with that as my highest priority. But now, I have decided to forge my own future.
Wow, good for you,
I
Fubuki.
have been thinking about it ever since I started working with you all at the agency.
I see. She's choosing her own future. I'm glad she can look at it that way. I'm happy for her. But even still, I think you may be mistaken about your feelings for me.
Yuma, can't you just leave it at that?
Are you sure? It is true I have zero experience with romance, so I cannot say for certain. Well then, how about this? Once I am able to confirm with certainty that my feelings are romantic in nature, then, at that moment, will you hear my confession once more?
Oh, God.
Well, if you really do have romantic feelings for me, then sure.
Okay, good. I'm glad he said that.
Thank you very much. Please, consider your response for when I next confess my love for you.
God, I love that look on his face. It's just like, oh my God. Hey, oh no, but that's right. I think she'll be probably disowned by the Clockford family if she ends up going with Yuma. I was going to say, well, she could pay off his debt to Halara.
Would that mean I become heir to the Clockford legacy?
thought she said she was going to forge her. Oh no, but I guess maybe she just meant in terms of choosing things that she wanted for the future herself.
No way, it has to be a misunderstanding. It has to be, right?
Are you going to say, I don't know if Shinigami's going to call this the ultimate bond. She's probably just going to say, like, no, you two hate each other now. We're not doing this again. You lose.
Master, you and Fubuki have forged the ultimate bond together. Good for you, Master. I'm happy for you.
Now I'm going to go kill her. You're not happy, Shinigami. You just did what the script said. Alright, so that was Fubuki, and lucky last. Now let's see if Vivia gives us a love confession as well. Are we going to be standing just like Vivia now, like hunched over, just like staring blankly into space? Ah. No, thank God. Sigh. Yep, there it is. There's another one.
What's wrong, Vivia? Were you reading Fantastique again?
No, it's a mystery this time. I think these are nice once in a while.
Oh, so you read those too?
I guess it doesn't fit me.
It is a bit of a cliche for a detective to read mystery novels. So you haven't read the genre in a while. What's this one about?
Well, I suppose I'd feel comfortable telling you.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
The protagonist is an earnest rookie detective. He began his investigation after receiving a request from a certain girl. Her mother died under suspicious circumstances.
God, this is sounding very suspicious to Chapter 2's, or very similar, I should say, to Chapter 2's. Yeah, to Chapter 2.
Who killed the girl's mother, and why? The rookie detective continues his desperate investigation. He seeks the truth, all for the sake of this girl. But the truth that awaits him is cruel. For the girl murdered her own mother.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Wow, what a twist!
Yeah, there was a... Is it A Tale of Two Sisters? Is that the film I'm thinking of? Or it's because I know that, yeah, that sounds very similar to, like, you know, it's those films that you watch where it's like the guy's trying to find out who's killing everyone in their family. It's whether it's a man or woman, and then they discover, oh, I've actually got a split personality that's doing it.
The girl may not have meant any harm, but her actions unintentionally caused her mother's horrible death. It was a tragic accident. The rookie detective didn't know if it was right to solve this mystery.
Oh, how very relevant to Chapter 4.
What was the point in exposing this cruel truth to the public? Under a standard set of values, one would keep it a secret and remain quiet. There would be no benefit to telling the innocent girl she was the cause of her mother's death. However, the girl wanted that mystery to be solved with all her heart, not knowing she was the culprit all along. Should we reveal the truth to those who seek it, no matter how cruel it may be?
Yeah.
Would you say lies made from kindness are truly kind? What do you think the rookie detective did in the end? Or rather, what would you have done, Yuma?
Oh, God.
Me?
Oh boy, I feel like it's got to be solved the mystery because, I mean, that's been Yuma's whole thing all along, and that was the big message of Chapter 4. So, and because we found this gumshoe gab after, I think we did, right? We found it in Chapter 5? Or did we already have it? I think we found it in Chapter 5, so...
I think I would have solved the mystery.
I see.
Yeah.
What did the rookie do in the end?
Well, human cells will always replace one another. The old vanishes, and in time, the new turns old. Considering that, am I the same person at birth as I am at death?
God, what kind of answer is that, Vivia?
Here you go again, trying to muddy the waters. Are
Yeah.
you saying I should just read it myself?
Yes.
Well, who knows?
Even I don't know. I'm just so wacky.
You told me pretty much the whole thing, but kept the conclusion a secret.
Yeah, now go read the book.
Wait, that book's story... Is it about you, Vivia?
Why do you say that?
Oh?
It's something you mentioned before. Not all mysteries should be solved. Maybe it's your personal experience that led you to believe that.
Your deduction makes sense, but I'm not sure myself.
Please don't dodge the subject.
I told you, didn't I? I don't think all mysteries should be solved. Whether the story I told you now is from a book or my life, it doesn't change a thing. Anyway, I'm off to explore another world inside a book.
Yeah, can we please end this?
So, which is it? If that's what Vivia's been through, why tell me about it? Maybe in his own way, he wants me to understand him. That would be nice if it's true.
Yeah.
Maybe this is an unsolvable mystery.
Master, you and Vivia have forged the ultimate bond together.
I don't know about Ultimate Bond, but...
Good for you, Master. I'm happy for you.
Alright, and with that, that brings the Gumshoe Gabs to an end. So, yeah, again, sorry for not doing this, like, I guess, during gameplay, but I guess it was, as I just said, like, Chapter 5 is just so intense and just you just go the whole way through. I didn't want to sort of break up the pace of it by, excuse me, going through and doing these, and it was the same in Chapter 4. Like, once we got to Amaterasu Corp, like, I just didn't want to stop and go through Gumshoe Gabs then, when, like, the pace again was just so go. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this and, you know, wrapping these up because, yeah, I decided to do this before I start doing the Chapter 5 Mystery Labyrinth because initially I thought there was going to be a Chapter 6 because I knew for a fact that there were 6 chapters to this game, but then I forgot about Chapter 0. That was included in that too, so I wasn't prepared for Chapter 5 being the last one. But anyway, I wanted to wrap this up before then, so I hope this was enjoyable, and yeah, when we come back next time, it's time to wrap up what I think is going to be the final Mystery Labyrinth. So thanks for joining me, guys, and I look forward to seeing you then. Bye!